Hey, this is Badu from Brookdale Toyota. I'm here today to talk to you about the 2017 Toyota Tundra. The one that we have here today is our range-topping 1794 edition. And take a look at it. A really massive front end on all these new Tundras, beautiful lighting, all the different things you'd expect on a luxury truck with the parking sensors and so on, front to rear, all present here. Now, the front bumper is designed to be a three-piece bumper, so this is a work truck. If I get any damage on this side, we can actually replace just that corner rather than having to throw the whole piece away. Under the hood, you have a 5.7 liter V8 in this one. That's our most popular engine, but a 4.6 V8 is also offered. But the 5.7 gives you 381 horsepower, just over 400 foot-pound of torque, very, very capable. Now you couple that with our 6-speed automatic with 2 overdrive gears, we're going to give you a very smooth ride on the freeway. But yet when you want to take off, that first gear has all the punch with a 430 rear end to get this truck going with whatever trailer you got to pull. Now, in talking of pulling, all these 5.7s will give you over 10,000 pounds of tow rating. It's one thing to pull it, right? We've seen the Tundra pull the Space Shuttle, 292,000 pounds. I don't recommend it. But here's what matters, right? I can get that weight going. I have the engine power. I have the transmission and the rear end to work it. But I have also some of the largest brakes in this class. Now, these brakes also are, on top of being massive, give you a 4-piston caliper. Some of these things I find in these Porsches and race cars that really need to bring that vehicle to a stop very quickly. So, massive brakes in the front, massive brakes in the rear to handle that trailer we talked about. All these also give you trailer boost control, along with trailer sway control. As I'm driving, I can actually maximize what I'm doing here and do it in the most safety. All these, at this level, I'm going to get my blind spot monitoring as well. Lets me know whenever a vehicle's in my blind spot or when I'm backing out if anyone's coming across. Now take a look inside. Again, our top-of-the-line interior here with the 1794, and notice that burnt orange leather in here. It's just beautiful, very, very well crafted. These seats are amazingly comfortable. A 12-way adjustable power driver seat. It's incredible. Everybody's going to be comfortable in here. Now I'm going to show you a couple of things also in the back here. This particular vehicle is our Crew Max. I mean, bring the whole basketball team here. Okay, it's a huge back seat, very flexible. We can pull the bottom of the seat up here, and that's going to allow you to bring the pets when you're going hunting. You can have luggage and set it right down here, not necessarily on the seats, right? Now, back here, one of my favorite features about all these trucks is going to be the power rear window. So from the driver's seat, I'm able to roll down this window, sometimes just a little bit to get that nice airflow, or all the way down on a nice warm day. It's just a great, great feature to have. Now in the tailgate here, I love that they've embossed the Tundra logo straight into it. And going with the other Toyotas, you're going to have all of your 4- and 7-pin connectors right next to the light. So even in dark, I can actually see what I'm doing when I want to connect the trailer, and it's away from the bumper. Now we talked about that 3-piece bumper in the front, have the same thing back here, another 3-piece bumper. And one of these things that we've seen since 2007 in the Toyota, that easy lift up and easy open close tailgate with the struts that are dampening it. Very deep. If you put a topper on here, you can carry quite a bit of luggage. Now a couple of quick things that I also want to mention about this vehicle. Toyota uses a triple tech frame, and here's what it does. Under the engine, we have a fully boxed frame that turns into a C frame under the passenger compartment to get you a little bit more comfort, and it's going to have a roll lip that allows the vibrations to be pushed all the way back. And right here under the bed, we have an open C channel. Now, the open C channel allows me the most flexibility in the bed, just so that as I'm using it with maximum payload, you're not stressing the whole frame. If you look at a lot of my competitors, when they get to a heavy-duty version, that's when they do a triple tech frame like this. Well, Toyota gives it to you at this level here instead of a fully boxed frame, using each portion to handle what it's supposed to do best. Now, let me take you inside and show you a few more things. Now, the 2017 Tundra is available in 3 different cab configurations. We can get a regular cab, a double cab, and the Crew Max that we're in now. On top of that, you have different packages to pick from. SR is my typical work truck. SR5 gives me a few more creature comforts. Now you can go into an off-road package, which is going to beef up the suspension, give you off-road wheel and tires, or into a platinum. And now that's a little bit of a sportier feel, an urban feel to a darker leather interior. None of the shinier stuff on the inside for the most part. Limited is our loaded model. Now I'm getting all the leather heated seats and so on, a little bit more wood grain. And all the way up to this particular one here, which is the 1794. Now this one again has all the bells and whistles that you can get in the truck. And I'm going to show you a few more of these things here. Now starting with the screen here, this is the typical home screen that I'm going to get. So a pretty large screen. You're going to be able to get quite a bit of information from here, controlling my navigation system, radio, and so on, with a bunch of voice commands. And you can see how responsive the screen is. Not really much lag to it at all. Now directly below that, I have my climate control unit. Now this climate control unit is going to be a dual zone, and it allows me to adjust driver as well as passenger and see exactly what I'm doing quite easily. These buttons are very easy to manipulate while you're driving. Right below it here, we have our heated and ventilated seats, and same thing, I can see what's going on, how much I'm adding in terms of heat or air through the seats. So very easy to adjust. Below that, we have our power supplies and cup holders. And I want to talk to you a little bit about this transmission here. We have a 6-speed automatic transmission, like I mentioned earlier. It does have the Shiftronics, so it allows me to shift the gears as I'm driving manually here, going to the plus and the minus. One of the things that I really like about it is we also have this transmission line cooler. So whenever you're towing, it has the ability to keep the transmission from overheating. And this is going to be really important because we can handle up to 10,000 pounds here. Now, Toyota also gives you in here a tow haul mode. So again, when I'm pulling those heavy loads, it keeps the transmissions in the power band. But notice my trailer boost controller here. Very easy to adjust, integrated into the vehicle, and all that information I'm going to be able to get on the screen directly behind the steering wheel. So I can make adjustments on the fly and select the type of trailer, adjust the gain and so on, without while still maintaining very good control of the truck. Now speaking of behind the steering wheel here, this is again where you're going to see all of that information about my trailer boost controller. And I can make all the adjustments from here. As you can see, we can adjust the gain as well as pick what type of trailer we have. And in this case, the vehicle is even noticing that we don't have a trailer hooked up just yet. Now that same screen is going to display a lot of different information about the vehicle, fuel mileage, distance to empty, and so on. And gauges are very easy to read, very large. Now back on the steering wheel here, on this fully loaded model, I'm getting the leather wrapped steering wheel along with the beautiful wood grain trim on it, and a few controls here for my phone. I can use my voice commands from here, and on the right side I can control my stereo, go from AM, FM, CD, adjust the volume, all of that while keeping my hands on the wheel and a firm grip on the steering wheel. So again, Tundra has been doing very, very well for us. If you are at all looking at a pickup truck that can handle your boat, taking it to the lake and so on, if you're going hunting, fishing, or if you just want to have a pickup truck, add it to your list. Come check it out. It compares very well to the domestic trucks and you won't be disappointed. I'm Badu from Brookdale Toyota. I thank you for watching.